Hey there, fam. It's me, Shaherah, the Big Boat Ryda, and today I am going to take you on a tour of the MSC Seascape cruise ship. So if you would like to see more, just stay tuned and we'll go ahead and get started right now. Welcome to the MSC Seascape. She had her naming ceremony in December of 2022 at the Manhattan Cruise Terminal. She currently is the longest ship in the fleet at about 1,112 feet long. She has a max capacity of 5,179 passengers and 1,648 crew members. Today, we're going to start our tour on Deck 5, as Deck 4 is the medical center and the gangway to exit the ship on port days. I also wanted to take a moment to show you the elevator. The elevator is one of the modern types where you have to choose the floor that you go to first, and then it will assign an elevator for you. Starting on the back of Deck 5, we have the Green Waves restaurant, which is one of the main dining rooms on board. The main dining room is typically open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and is included in the cruise fare, so it does not cost extra for you. Moving forward on Deck 6, we come into the atrium lobby, which is served by the Seascape bar, and it also houses the Seascape reception desk, the guest services desk, and the MSC Future Cruise booking desk. And as always in MSC classy fashion, we have the Swarovski stones encrusted in the staircases, making for the perfect bougie photo ops. Next, we come to the Emotions Immersive Gallery. In this area, you can see unique photos taken by the onboard photo team. If you see any that you like, they are available for purchase at the photo gallery, which is also located in this hall. Also, a bit further down, we have the hub, where you can purchase and set up your Wi-Fi on board if you so choose to purchase it. You can also pre-purchase your Wi-Fi, but I had a technical issue on my Wi-Fi purchase, and the representatives at the hub were very helpful and fixed it with excellent customer service. As we head on Deck 6, we have the Vinci 1878 chocolate bar, which features Italian chocolate made by chocolatiers on board the ship. There is ample seating and shopping available in this area as well if you like to purchase some items on the ship. Also in this area, we have Times Square, which is an entertainment area that features miniature skyscrapers and lit screens to give the feeling of being in Times Square, New York City. I enjoyed the dual piano shows and the Thriller dance class here. While the shops on board are duty-free, meaning that there are no taxes charged on the items, please be aware that there is an upcharge on most items. So check the onboard planner on the app or the daily newsletter in your stateroom. They will show you dates and times to look out for discounts in the shops. As we continue toward the back of Deck 6, we come back to the atrium area where we have the MSC Excursions desk, and we also have the Shine bar. Also, as we walk around this deck, you will see that there is plenty of seating available here if you like to relax and just listen to the live music or view one of the many events that they'll host in this area. Personally, I cruised on the Seascape during Halloween, and so they hosted talent shows and the Halloween contest in this area, and it was amazing. Next, we have the Cala Jondo restaurant, which is another main dining room on board the Seascape, which it is included in the cruise fare, and on my sailing, it was assigned to guests that had late dining times. As we move along to Deck 7, we're starting on the back of the ship. Here we have the Skyline restaurant, which is the third main dining room on board. Next, we have Le Cabaret Rouge. which is the lounge and bar area that was used for many of the parties and events on board, such as the silent disco and the Halloween party. This is also the lounge that was used for the nightclub. The DJ plays great music to dance to all night until the early morning. I myself am a night owl, so I actually spent almost every night in the dance club, and it was a vibe. While we move forward on deck 7 through some excellent photo opportunities, I want to take the time to thank you for watching this ship tour today. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more ship tours and travel vlogs. Now we are coming past the Aegean restaurant, which is the 4th main dining room on the MSC Seascape. When you book your cruise, you will be assigned one of the 4 main dining rooms for dinner, but they all actually serve the same menu across all 4 of the main dining rooms. In this section of the atrium here on deck 7, we have more lounging spaces, which I always appreciate when I'm on vacation to relax. And here we have another shop, which is the watch and sunglasses store. And on the other side of this deck, we also have the champagne bar, which is an elegant spot dedicated to the bubbly. Further forward on this deck, we have the casino. Cruise ships typically preferred if you didn't film in the casino, so I didn't film too much in this area, but I did get just enough for you to get a feel of the space and for you to know where to find it. And it ends down here with the casino bar and a great view of Times Square. Now, there is one more important area on this deck that I'd like to show you all, as I feel like you'd have a wonderful time being entertained in this space. So, all the way to the front of the ship, we have the Chora Theater. Now, the Chora Theater is where you'll find all of the stage production shows, as well as the comedy shows on board. Just make sure to check your MSC For Me app or your daily newsletter in your cabin for show times. Moving on up to deck 8, on the front of the ship, we have the entrances to the gym and the spa. The spa is pretty awesome. It features a barbershop and a beauty shop, along with massage treatment rooms and a thalassotherapy pool. And here we have the business center, which has spaces for meetings in case you need that. And as we continue walking to the back of the ship, to our right, we have the sports bar, which this is the first time I've ever seen it set up like that. It's also an extension of the casino. On the other side of the deck, we have the Loft Cafe, and this area that we're walking through right now is called Liberty Plaza. If you are still watching from the beginning of this video, thank you so much for tuning in. Have you subscribed yet? If so, I appreciate you beyond words. But if you haven't subscribed yet, why not? Please make sure to hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free for you, and it lets YouTube know that I'm doing a good job, and hopefully it will help me to do more ship tours like this one in the future. As we continue walking past the fine jewelry stores on deck 8, we approach the atrium again, but this time we are coming to the art gallery, along with another MSC Excursions desk. On this deck, we also have the Infinity Bridge outside and the Ola Tacos and Cantina restaurant. There is another Infinity Bridge on the other side of this deck as well, along with more lounging spaces. Now, I do like how decks 5, 6, 7, and 8 all come back to the atrium area. It makes for a simple ship design, and I found that I didn't get lost on this ship like I have on other ships. There are a lot of events that are hosted in the atrium, so it's very convenient to be able to view those events from any of those 4 different decks. Next, we come to the Chef's Court, which hosts 5 of the Seascape specialty dining restaurants, as well as a cocktail bar. These restaurants are not included in the cruise fare, so it will be an extra charge to your onboard account if you choose to eat at one of these venues. During my sailing, I purchased the dining package that included the hibachi restaurant Kaito Teppanyaki and the Butcher's Cut Steakhouse, And I was certainly not disappointed, y'all. Both restaurants were delicious with great service, but I definitely recommend trying the steakhouse. Here we have the Kaito Sushi Bar, and the bowls are on a cute conveyor system, and it's very nicely decorated in here. Right outside of the sushi bar is the Ocean K restaurant. And the Ocean K restaurant is a specialty seafood restaurant, and it also is available at an extra cost. As we head outside and to the very back of the ship, we come to the infinity pools. So this area is an adults only area. It has 2 infinity pools and 2 infinity hot tubs, and it is serviced by the infinity bar. This area can get pretty crowded on a sea day, so if you like to chill here, make sure to come early to get yourself a lounger. The views from this elevator are amazing. And since all the decks from deck 9 to deck 15 are staterooms only, we'll be making our next stop onto deck 16. As we walk out onto deck 16, we have the Sky Bar and the Bridge of Sighs. The Bridge of Sighs is a panoramic catwalk with a glass floor platform, and it's located 72 feet above the infinity pools. I see why they call it the Bridge of Sighs, because the view is absolutely breathtaking. Now, I'm not even about to lie to y'all. I looked at this bridge all week on my cruise, and I was too chicken to walk on it. But I'm like, you know what? I gotta do it. I gotta do it for the people. So I finally faced my fear of heights, and I walked this bridge for y'all. Yes, I did it for y'all, so you can see the view from up here. I faced my fears for you, YouTube. Don't you think that deserves a like and a subscribe? Yes, it does. Coming back to the inside of the ship, we have the Marketplace Buffet. The staff was preparing to serve dinner when I filmed this, so there's no food showing, but they do serve food from several different cultures, including a carvery, fast food options, vegan options, a salad bar, and a pizzeria that is open until 2 a.m. Right outside the buffet midship is the Magrodome area. The Magrodome is a large retractable glass roof that can be closed to create an indoor relaxation and entertainment area. It's jungle themed in this location, which makes sense because actually it's really hot in this room. We have the jungle pool and the lounge, which is served by the jungle bar. And forward from the jungle area is actually where you'll find the MSC Yacht Concierge and Yacht Club cabins and suites. So if you're a Yacht Club member and you need the concierge, here's where you can find it. Last but certainly not least, we have Deck 18. On Deck 18, we have a continuation of the jungle area, which has ample lounge spaces along with games to play such as foosball and ping pong. Also on Deck 18, this is where you can find all of the kids clubs, starting with the baby club. The baby club is for the babies 6 months old to 3 years old. And we have the mini club Lego, and that's for 3-year-olds to 6-year-olds. We have the junior club for 7 to 11-year-olds. The young club for tweens 12 to 14 years old. And we have the teen club for kids 15 to 17 years old. Also on this deck, you can find the Pirates Cove Aqua Park. Here is something interesting to know about MSC ships. Did you know that the number 17 is considered unlucky in Italy? Therefore, this ship does not have a 17th floor. Neither do any of the other MSC ships that I've been on out of the USA so far. Now, this is not really uncommon because I've been on ships that typically cruise out of the USA, and since 13 is an unlucky number here in the States, there's no deck 13 on some of those ships. Coming up next, we have the Hall of Games. The Hall of Games is the video game arcade on board. It features an immersive 3D cinema, which has an extreme sports simulator. The arcade also features high-tech games, including a full-size F1 simulator, perfect for car racing enthusiasts. Unlike the arcades on land, cash and coins are not required to play here. To play these games, just scan your cruise card and you'll be all set. There are a ton of games to choose from in this room, and it's a great size arcade. It's actually one of the biggest arcades that I've seen on board of a cruise ship, so your kids are sure to find some fun stuff to do in here, and so will you if you love video games too. Now we head back outside to the main pool deck, aka the Lido. And this is where you can find refreshing gelato waiting for you at the bar. Out on the deck, you'll find the Long Island pool and 6 hot tubs. There's also a nice big screen out on the Lido for watching movies under the stars. On the higher decks, above this one, you can also see the Horizon Bar and the water slide. You can also see the Robotron, which is a robotic arm that takes clients on a ride over the side of the deck. Also on the upper decks, you can find the MSC Sports Arena and the Adventure Trail. And that concludes our ship tour today, family. MSC Seascape is a beautiful ship, and if you booked a cruise on her, I believe that you have made the right decision. Check out my MSC Seascape cruise blogs if you'd like to see more about the MSC Seascape. And again, I appreciate you so much for watching, and please subscribe to the channel. It's free for you to subscribe, and it helps motivate me to keep bringing you all excellent content. Much love to all of you, and I'll see you next cruise day. Bye!